All right. So that was fun. Now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go in on the Castlevania Anniversary Collection on Steam, which is how I play Castlevania. I don't know how y'all play Castlevania, but that's how I play Castlevania. So, um, alrighty. You good? Okay. Castlevania 3. Dracula's Curse. Alrighty. And there it is. Okay. So again, this is going to be leg number 2 of a 2-part race that we're running tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll be able to tune in on my channel and watch the Jank Bros. Well, select members of the Jank Bros will be doing a 2-part race of River City Ransom and then this game. So I'm going to be showing off this leg of the game, just so I can post something. So if people haven't been practicing as much as they should, or they're still confused about what to do, they can check this and at least not get lost on this part. River City Ransom is pretty straightforward, sort of, but I'm just not as good at that game, and I don't have it ready to play, so. Anyway, here we go. This was a game I loved to play and was never very good at as a kid, so. Castlevania 3. Also, for anybody who's not aware of it, Castlevania 3 actually served as the primary inspiration for a lot of the story of the Castlevania anime that was on Netflix. Really and truly, like a good chunk of, and they mixed in some characters from some other games, namely Curse of Darkness, but the main part of it was Castlevania 3. So, anyway, here we go. We can jump, we can swing a whip. That's pretty much it for now. And obviously, I'm not going to be trying to go super fast. I'm just going to go forward with purpose so that you guys can see what is expected, what's required. Much less, I know some people have not enjoyed the staircases and the jumps, but I think the jumps are better in this one than in the original Castlevania, but I'm probably biased. The problem being that when you drop like that, so it shows you you get a little too close. And some of the jumps you do have to be very close to the edge when you jump. Hoping for some holy water. I think there's holy water around here somewhere. Whoop. There it is. That's what I wanted. Now I just got to avoid any more unpleasantness. So these little things will spin if you drop onto them. If you walk on them, they're totally safe. You got to be careful not to get knocked back by the Medusa heads here. But if you can get one to spawn from the left, you can just run for most of it, and you're fine. I don't feel comfortable enough going after that heart. That'll prevent the spawn until the very end there. I just figured that out, fooling with it over the last couple of days. I'm pretty sure there's an axe along here, right there, that I don't want. Kind of missed him with the holy water, but that's okay. At least he didn't hit me back. So they shoot bursts of 3, but you can, if you time your swings right, you can stop all 3 of them with whip swings. And I think coming up here is a dagger that I don't want. Yeah. I have way more hearts than I need. For a real speedrun, this would be way too many hearts, but this is just a jank race. Where the fuck is he going? And he's dead. Easy peasy. With hearts to spare. Alright. So, at the first branch, if you go north, that's a totally optional level where you can recruit the first ally, but we don't need that for this race. We are going to take the bottom road, because the goal of this race is we need to recruit Sypha Belnades in stage 3, and then beat the mini-boss in stage 4. Now, these things can kill you in one shot, so just be aware. If you're quick, you can jump on top of them, which will save you a little bit of time. I don't know how much, but it'll save you some. You gotta be careful, because these guys do take 2 hits even from a fully powered up whip. And you also gotta watch out, because some of the background and foreground kind of mix together here in a way that's dangerous. Oh, fuck you. And... oh, messed that one up. And then up we go. Okay, and we're gonna go. Now, if we had gone to the clock tower first, beating the clock tower, you come out, you start here. This is the starting point. So that first little area you wouldn't even see if you came from the clock tower. Oh, shit. That's okay, there's a cross. Once they spread their wings is when you can hit them. Before that, they're immune to damage. So get that. I lost the holy water, but honestly, I didn't really want the holy water for the next boss, so that's not a bad thing. It was more just the trauma of seeing an item spawn that I didn't want. I was like, no, but it didn't really matter. This guy will respawn. That's my first hit so far. And up. He's dead. Pop. It looks like you need to duck to hit those flea men, but you don't. Their hitbox is just high enough that you can hit them normally, so no stress there. I always thought that little lightning effect was so cool, coming through this little area. Very much enjoyed that. And that's stage 2. Boom. So now you take the top path. We're going to go to the graveyard. And this is where it does actually start getting a little mean. I don't want this, so I'm going to have to wait. that's a time loss. Gotta be careful, because you can, if you don't jump far enough there, you can just drop to your death, falling down through the stairs. So, these things blow up and then turn into multiple small ones. This, you can... There you go. There's a way to do like more damage on these enemies. I can't remember if it's something to do with like the spot where you hit them or what. Oh, I fucked up. Now I'm gonna have to deal with this bullshit. There we go. They're gonna start spawning like one after the other in the same spot. Got him. Okay. And again, I'm kind of doing sloppy. I'd probably... Gustavo or Potatoes would probably beat me at this, just because they've been practicing their routes and shit. But I just want to show y'all the basic expectations. Those things will shoot babies at you if you don't kill them fast enough. So, don't be scared of them. That one's going to hit me no matter what. That one's gonna miss. And they shoot it where you are when they're finishing their descent, so if you just move a little bit, you can avoid them. Just don't do what I just did. It doesn't matter though, because I'm about to get a heal. If you get to this area and you're hurt, which is very likely, there is a free food right there. Okay. Oh, fuck that up. This guy's a little hard to work on. I don't know if I can actually get him with the cross. I don't think I can. He's gonna kill me. Yep, that's my death. I don't know why I was thinking the cross was the way to go with him. I probably should have grabbed that axe at the beginning. That would have been better. But that's a death. He's a pretty straightforward enemy. I could have very easily killed him if I hadn't been dicking around with the crosses there. He's not tricky. I just played dumb. Damn. Too slow, but that's okay. Why did I do that? It's very hard to space. I don't know if you can even... I'm sure you can space those. But anyway, here we go. So let's try that again. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. Safety strats. Or maybe there are no safety strats. There we go. I fooled around with him way too long. A little bit of randomness to his movement patterns, but that's really all he can do. I've never even seen him do that hammer thing before. I was like, oh god, what's happening? Or at least if I have seen it, I don't remember it. So now the statue breaks open, and you get Sypha. Thanks for helping me. I'm Sypha, the vampire hunter. I will follow you if you need my help. You need to say yes. I like how it says take him with you, and then they clearly say that Sypha's female at the end of the game. So, I hope a magic spirit will give us the power. So we now have Sypha in our party, and we're going to head to the next level, which is the pirate ship. And we're actually very close to the end of this leg of the race. Even with my ridiculousness when I fought him the first time. Kind of looked foolish, didn't I? But, here we go. You can see from looking at the map here that there are two bosses. We're only going to do the first one, or the first one. We're not going to fool with the optional second boss. Or not optional, the actual final boss. I don't know why I said optional. Whoop. Get out of here. So at this point, we can actually switch between two different characters. And Sypha has magical spells that she can use, but she takes more damage per hit. She's a little slower. Her range is not as good. She does have, like I said, really powerful magic, but it's not required that you use her for the race. You just have to have her in your party. It's just part of the requirement. So there we go. We got a jump coming up that really grinds Gustavo's gears. So right here. And jump, 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 jump. Boop. These guys do take 2 hits. You cannot make that jump. It has been tested. It has been confirmed. Cannot be done. Whoop! That's a tricky one. There's a food here, which we don't actually need, but I just wanted to show it. Here. And bop! Bop! Oh! I knew he was gonna be there and he scared me. It's like, no, don't hit me back! You can jump through the ceiling, so there's no issues there. Oh. For some reason I thought there was a double throw item here. Whatever. He does come back. Don't let him troll you. If you're feeling brave, you can just run through, but you can't hesitate at all on the jump, or he'll knock you in the hole. But you can just run over top of him. Now you get to this part. We do have some moving platforms, which are always fun. This looks a little sketchy because the second one is lower than the first one, but you're fine. You got plenty of clearance there. Don't let it stress you out. And then jump, jump, jump. No fear. Boom. Got a mean boy. He's down. Extra little heart. Don't go for that. You cannot reach it with these characters. If you have the character that you can unlock in the clock tower, you can reach it. You cannot reach it with Simon or Sypha. And then you just kind of hammer away. I mean, there is strategy there, but there's no real strategy. You just go in with a good amount of health and just wail on him. And that's the end of the first or second leg of the race. That's the end of your Castlevania 3 experience for the jank race. Good stuff. After this, the game like officially gets harder. Like that's the exact point when the game starts getting really mean, as you're gonna see. I'll keep going. Maybe this is where I was thinking the item was. That. I said I wasn't gonna go further, and here we go. Oh, almost died there. That was a spooky jump. Oh, got me. I was sleeping on him. See if there's a spell I can get around here. Nope. Now these are tricky because you can slide on them, as you can see. So you gotta kind of... I would like to get at least one spell, like her fire spell or something, just to show it off. I don't even know if she can make that jump. I was never much a fan of the axe in Castlevania, but man, does it help here. Get out of here. It is such a helpful weapon on this stage. Oh, that was spooky. Especially with these sword guys where you're pretty much guaranteed to get hit because they just get like right on the edge of the platform and then they just dance back and forth. If you can space out your hit on them like that with the axe, or just you gotta just time it perfectly. If we had Grant, we could just climb up this wall and skip straight to the final boss of the area, but instead we gotta go through here. And that's almost a death. Sypha also has an ice spell that freezes enemies that if you have it, you can actually freeze that enemy and then jump across them to get to the top. This is our enemy boss boy. This is going to be the boss. He's going to kill us. Okay. And we're dead. It's just a pair of mummies that just shoot at you constantly. But anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm not super good at this game, which is why we stopped where we did, was because I wanted to. Basically, I'm not going to challenge people to do something that I can't do, and I can't get further. Like unless I'm just like smashing my head against a wall. If I had Sypha's fire magic, I think they take pretty massive damage from her fire magic, but I was just kind of running through it, so I didn't do a good job of getting spells for her. So anyway, I'm gonna just finish it now. I mean, we're over 4 hours, right? Really, this was just supposed to be like an extra Stardew that wasn't even really planned until a couple days ago. So I'm gonna highlight this out and then share it on the Jank Bros channel later, so people can watch it. And yeah, let me see if anybody is online that we can raid, and we'll just call it. Let's see. Mm. Uncanny Venom is playing Sons of the Forest, but poo on him. He doesn't want to play with me, then I'm not going to raid him. Jerk. Splangy is actually practicing Castlevania 3 right now, so we're going to have to raid Splangy. So let's get that raid going. We're going over to see Splangy live. He's going to be in the race tomorrow. He's an awesome guy. We raid him all the time, at least 2 or 3 times a week, right? So anyway, thank you to everybody who came out tonight to join in the fun, to hang out and chat or lurk or whatever it may have been. Big thank you for the raids from Quex, RNG Factor, and that was it. I thought there was a third person, but maybe I'm just crazy. I have delusions of grandeur. Anyway, it was a ton of fun. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. I will be back on Monday with something. It may be Breath of Fire 3. It may be more Persona 5. I don't know yet. But in the meantime, we're going to go say hey to Splangy. We're going to cheer him on as he prepares for the race tomorrow. One last time, the Retro Racers Unite event is going to be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. It is not expected to go for more than an hour. So be there or be square. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.